This is the Spartan Body Mind Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Winterhalter. Spartan Body Mind, we are here to help men reclaim their manhood. What do we mean by that? We're here to help men live the best possible life they can. That means being first healthy physically, mentally, and emotionally so that you can pour out into your relationships and into all of life, meaning your work, your hobbies, all of the aspects and areas that make life worth living. So if you're a guy and you say, man, I am not living the best life I could live, personally, in my relationships, in my vocation, if you want help getting dialed in, go to the Spartan Program, thespartanprogram.com, and see what we're offering, a 90-day program to get you reset and back living the way life was meant to live. Today on the podcast, we're talking about easiest meal prep ever. Part of being a healthy man is dialing in your food. We don't want to eat out of control. We don't want to eat things that are affecting us negatively, right? We live in a world today, especially as Americans, just highly processed food, a lot of grease, a lot of just junk that we're putting into our system. And then we wonder why we're so lethargic. We wonder why we don't have energy. We wonder why we have all these crashes during the day and need all these naps. We wonder. And let me just help you with the wondering. It's because you eat like junk. But people say, well, to eat healthy, it's so hard. And let me just tell you, you don't have to be eating salads. In fact, I'm working with a client right now who has eaten a lot of salads. And I'm saying, man, you eat too many salads. You want to know why? Because they baptize their salad in dressing, so there's so much fat, so much unhealth in that dressing that salad it'd be better for you to eat a Big Mac. There are more calories in that salad with that salad dressing than there are on the Big Mac. Plus, the other thing is, again, I'm not anti-vegetables. It's just, is there anything, you're not a rabbit, right? You're a human who needs protein. And unless you're ordering double steak on that salad, it's not really giving you the nutrition that you need, nor that's going to fuel high performance. And so how do you eat well? Well, here is the podcast today is the cheapest and easiest meal prep ever. How do we make it easy? And because again, I get it. You're busy. You got life going on. So how do we make meal prepping very easy? Here is the easiest, cheapest meal prep that you could ever come across. As far as it's got it right. It may not be the cheapest. It may not be the easiest, but it is, I think, the cheapest and easiest together. So here it is. You're going to go to Costco and you're going to get 2 rotisserie chickens. Those rotisserie chickens are $5 each. So that's going to set you back $10 whole. You're going to go home. And while they're warm, I'd recommend to do it while they're warm. You're going to take the skin off. You're going to throw that skin away. What I do is I pop the lid off, right? And so I got it comes in the black bottom plastic thing, and then you got the clear plastic top, and you take that skin off, and I throw that in the top tub. I start deboning it, right? And I just put a big cutting board out, and I have a cutting board, and I put all the meat that I'm deboning onto that cutting board. I take the breasts off, right? And I take the drumstick, and I get the meat off, and throw the bone and the skin. I'll throw that on that top container, and I do that to the whole chicken. It probably takes me, 8-10 minutes. Not even probably that long, probably 6 to 7 to do a whole chicken. And then I take that top and I dump that back onto the carcass there, what's left of it. And it's easy to throw away. It's 7 minutes and I just deboned an entire chicken. I'm going to do that twice. I'm going to do this with 2 chickens. Why? Because you do it with 2 because that will give you probably at least 3 days, if not 4, probably 4. I don't know if it'd be more than 4 days. And you don't probably want chicken sitting around for 5-6 days in your fridge anyway. So you're going to do that, and maybe you only eat enough that you just need 1 chicken. You probably should have 2 because you're probably eating 2 to 3 chicken meals a day. Most of my clients, I would have them eat at least, right? You're going to eat at least 2 of these meals a day, if not 3. So, and you're going to eat, anywhere from 6 to 10 ounces of chicken at each sitting. So you're probably going to need a couple chickens, and you don't have to go to Costco every other day. So you do that. Now you've got your chicken. You put that, then I just take my big knife and I just rough chop it up into little chunks, and I put that into a big plastic thing, or you can put it in a gallon Ziploc bag. Either one. Put it in a your little storage container. What do you call those? I can't even think. Anyway, put it in something and put it in your fridge. There you go. So now you got your protein. While you were at Costco getting those 2 rotisserie chickens, you're going to go over and you're going to get something called the Bibigo. I don't know. I'm probably butchering this name. Bibigo, Bibigo, cooked white rice bowls. It's over by the rice, and it comes in a big cardboard box, and there are 12 individual rice cups. You take that cup and you peel off like just a little bit, just kind of open it up, put it in the microwave. You don't have to do it. Just peel off a little bit, not the whole thing. Just peel off a corner of the cup, throw it in your microwave for 90 seconds. Boom. There's a cup of white rice. Easy. And it's delicious. Really good. I bought these the other day because sometimes, I usually make my rice in a pressure cooker. If you want to get really cheap, that's how you make this even cheaper, right? If you want to go, it's not the easiest, because then you got it right. It's still pretty easy. Making rice in a pressure cooker, it takes like nothing. But right, if you want it super easy, then buy at Costco the Bibigo white rice bowls. It's $12, I think, for 12, so it's $1 a bowl. There you go. And you're going to throw those in the microwave. You're going to put your chicken in the microwave. Boom. Easy meals. It would take you 90 seconds to make the rice. It'd take you a minute. I put that chicken in there for a minute to reheat it. Boom. Delicious. Then what you're going to do, right? So I got my 2 rotisserie chickens. I got my box, my 12-count box of my cooked white rice bowls. Then you have a couple options. If you just want to stay at Costco and make it really easy, you're going to go over and get you the 2-pack Cholula hot sauce, right? Cholula, the 2-pack of Cholula, I think it's like 12 ounces, the big bottles, for $12. Now I got hot sauce to dump on there. Boom. Good to go. Or if you're like, I need a little more flavor than a hot sauce. I'm going to get the hot sauce, but Seth, I need more flavor. Great. You're going to go over to Walmart, or you can probably go to Safeway or Fred Meyer or wherever, but Walmart's right next to my Costco, and they have it. It's G Hughes, capital G, Hughes, sugar-free sauces. They got teriyaki. These are the sauces I use. They have teriyaki, orange ginger, barbecue, and then they have another, I think it's a wing sauce. It's like, I didn't write it down, but it's, what is it called? It's like habanero something, honey habanero or something sweet habanero. And it's not that hot. Again, I have to be careful because I like things hot, but it's not very hot. In fact, I have a friend, I used it when I was with them. I put it on salmon, cooked salmon and rice. Oh, so good, so good. Marvelous. It's $4 for one of these bottles of G Hughes sauce. And so now you've got options. If you're like, I need more options, I get so bored. Teriyaki, orange chicken, barbecue, use the habanero, use the Cholula hot sauce. You can use any hot sauce. Hot sauce has no calories or has barely any calories or any sugar in it. No sugar. Where the G Hughes sauce has no sugar. So the problem with sauces, if you're using a regular teriyaki sauce, or there's so many calories and so much sugar in them, they're just not good for you. You can't be adding that to your diet and have success with it. But you want cheap and easy. You got rotisserie chicken. You got Bibigo cooked white rice bowls. You got some hot sauce or some G Hughes sugar-free sauce, and you are slamming. And I'm going to have that for lunch. I'm going to have that for dinner. Boom. I'm going to rush. I'm going to go. Boom. I got food right here. I'm ready to go. So just don't meal prepping an excuse. There are ways. Now, would I recommend so I'm doing this right now because my life is so busy. I do not have time to pull up my Traeger and cook up chicken thighs and chicken breast. I know that I need to, I'm about to do a cut. I keep saying I'm about to do a cut, and I keep putting it off because my life is busy, but I am about to do a cut. I won't be able to do the rotisserie chicken because it's too fat, right? The fat content's too high. Now, because I'm not eating the skin and because I predominantly just eat the breast, it's probably fine, but they also put some additives in there, and I just like being in total control of my diet. And so I will just throw chicken breast on my Traeger and rock and roll. Or I'll throw them in my pressure cooker and rock and roll that way. Makes pulled chicken's just awesome. So there are ways to make it cheaper and probably even more effective for your nutrition, but it's not easier. So that's why I want to do the easiest, cheapest meal prep that I think is available to everyone listening to this podcast probably, is the Costco rotisserie chicken, the 12-count box of Bibigo cooked white sticky rice, and then pick you up some hot sauce, pick you up some G-Hue sugar free sauce, and use that, and boom, you are golden. So I hope that helped this morning. I hope that as you're listening to this encourages you to say, that's right, meal prep isn't that hard and it's not that expensive. There are ways to do this effectively. And so if that's you, go get after it. And if you're looking again for a program to help you dial in things, this is what I do. I help coach people in their nutrition, help them dial in their nutrition, dial in their activity so that they can live a better life. And so if you're interested in doing that, look me up, it's always you got to put the in front of it. So it's thespartanprogram.com, thespartanprogram.com. Until next time.